Good evening, everybody. So something I always wanted to talk about that actually no. Last year of Halloween, Billy, one of my actors, brought up something that I think I should talk about, and what I think you should, 100% be careful what you do when you do this. Now, I know I haven't gone trick-or-treating since 2005, which I was like 17 during the time. But I will say this. For all the adults watching, and for all the kids who might not be watching, adults who are parents, or uncles, or aunts, or grandparents, maybe even great-grandparents, be mindful for one certain thing. Now, after watching Halloween, the original Halloween 2, before they made Halloween 2018, this was the actual real sequel for Halloween, just to let you know. Halloween 2 has a very scene that is, every kid's nightmare. Should be every kid's nightmare. Should be everyone's 100%, every kid's 100% nightmare. Hold on one sec. Now you see the box cutter. Alright. See what the little holding is on the box cutter? This is something you need to check, parents. You need to check this. Because you don't know what people can do with candy. You have no idea what people can do to candy, or not just candy. Apples, oranges, fruits. Okay, maybe not vegetables, but still, this is the one thing that you need to make sure. Now, I'm not saying all parents are irresponsible. I'm not saying that. But you know what upsets me? That I always kept saying to myself, what the hell has happened to this kid in this one scene in Halloween 2? This particular scene. This scene not only upsets me, I don't want to see that to happen to any other kid. I don't want to see that happen to any other kid at all. So now, realizing the true possible dangers of going trick-or-treating to other people's homes. Because not only do kids have to worry about, let's just say, predators, child predators, we got to worry about sickos. We're going to put switchblades or razor blades in apples, razor blades in candy. You need to check candy, kids. Parents, you also need to check candies also. Thoroughly. Super thoroughly. Because you have no idea what people can do nowadays. So yeah, we have, I know there's been a lot of crazy stuff that's happened to kids this whole entire year. But don't let this kid have to go to the hospital, the point of the fact that they ate something that has a razor blade and a mother in their freaking trick-or-treat pile of stuff. Checking candy is literally the best thing you need to do. Checking candy, checking your food is the best thing you need to do. You get an apple from someone, make sure you dice that bitch into tiny pieces. Dice that bitch into tiny ass pieces because you don't know they put a razor blade in a freaking apple. You need to check your candy. You need to check all your food. Don't eat it. Now, if you get a rock, different story. Alright, what kid's actually going to eat a rock or keep a rock? But either way, all I'm just trying to say is make sure. Now, kids, I'm not saying all kids, let's just say 5 or 6 or 7-year-olds are going to check all their candies. But please, parents, don't let your kid be this kid in Halloween 2, the original Halloween. If your kid so much as even touches their candy or don't even check their stuff, this could happen to them. So it upsets me. Because like I said, I do dress up for Halloween, but the one thing I decided, you know what, I'm just going to stop going trick-or-treating because I'm too old for that. So back at 2006, I think it's Halloween, I didn't go trick-or-treating. That was my first time not going trick-or-treating. But heck, I can always buy candy in the meantime. But either way, I mean, most people are saying, well, if you go to other people's houses, you know, you could, you know, get free candy. That's the whole purpose of Halloween, is getting free candy. Yes, that's true. But I don't want that much sweets because I feel like my mouth might have enough sweetness as it is. But all I'm just trying to say is, please, for the love of God, check your stuff, people. Check your stuff. Don't be too lenient because you don't know what people can do to kids or teenagers or younger teenagers or tweens or any of the above. You know, there's some sicko people out there. Don't be stupid and not check your candy. Have your parents check it thoroughly. Super thoroughly. So with that being said, that ends today's video. Please check your stuff before you go, after you're done trick-or-treating. Also bundle up or dress appropriately. Because I don't want to see kids get hurt anymore. I'm dead serious. I know people say, oh, Alex, you're going to have kids one day. As much as I like to deny that, you know, don't let this happen to your kids. Check their stuff very thoroughly and responsibly. And also, last but not least, have a happy Halloween. So I might be making a video maybe this Saturday. In other words, look forward to that video. So, also I'll be doing a short. I mean, one of those YouTube shorts that everybody's now doing nowadays. So, join me in the next video. Vertical Spy, outro.
Yo, Steve Bloom here, voice of Spike Spiegel. Remember to subscribe and get vertical.